Hello and welcome. Thank you for viewing this educational segment presented by Buying Behavior Metrics. I'm your host, Martin Smith, author of The New Exhibitor and the new Lean Six Sigma Orange Belt for Exhibitors. These and other exhibiting tools are available on our website at bbmgo.com. Please go to the site and make use of the tools. You will find them to be extremely valuable in implementing and improving your exhibiting and event purchase experience. One of the common problems we find with exhibit spaces that are designed with levels or tiers of staff people is that they wind up with what we refer to as lines of defense. The difficult thing about tiered lines of defense is that staff people in the back of the booth space assume that attendees who walk into their areas must have already had an interaction with someone in the front areas of the booth. Consequently, they do not intercept these attendees. These attendees who meander through the space without interacting face-to-face have a less fulfilling purchase experience. I say this because the number one complaint of attendees at shows is that they cannot find an informed booth staff person to talk to. Less than a third of attendees who walk into a booth space interact face-to-face with a staff person. In this particular example, I have highlighted a set of attendees as they pass through the booth space and move by the lines of defense without interacting, and I have circled them in yellow. Here, they are entering the booth, moving past the first and second tiers of staff people and into the heart of the space. As they move through the booth, a couple of the staff people make half-hearted attempts to intercept them, either by turning their heads or bodies or by moving toward the attendees, but none of these are bold enough stances to actually stop the attendees and qualify them by asking questions. In the end, the attendees pick up a piece of literature and slide through a side exit, walking right past yet another staff person, the last line of defense, and into the aisle. This is very unfortunate because the old adage that people buy from people they like holds true even in today's internet economy. A missed opportunity like this to meet a staff person means a missed opportunity to like a staff person and ultimately to buy from that staff person. And this is further exemplified if they walk into a competitor booth and have a face-to-face interaction with their booth staff, because it will serve as a negative differentiator. So in order to prevent this type of missed opportunity from occurring, it is essential that exhibitor staff intercept every person who enters the booth space. The staff should think of attendees as invited guests in their homes. If this were an invited person and they walked into their home, they wouldn't allow them to walk in without interacting with them by asking them what they could do to make their experience more enjoyable and fulfilling. Instead, they would joyfully and conversationally interact with them face-to-face. And this is what they must do in the booth space in order to drive sales and ultimately deliver a higher ROI. In conclusion, allow me to thank you for your time in reviewing this material and for your interest in Buying Behavior Metrics. It is our sincere desire to provide valuable offerings to help exhibitors create worthwhile purchase experiences and ultimately maximize their ROI. Please go to our website and explore all the online tools available at bbmgo.com. Thank you.